Yo, yo, yo. What up, everybody? Salute. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Or should I say happy bag day, happy bag day? Because that's exactly what it is, man. Happy Sunday, happy fun day, or fund. Happy fund day. Because we definitely stacking the funds. Welcome back to another episode of Professional Scripted Sports. To another episode where we highlight the National Fixed League, aka the NFL, the National Fixed League. All right. If you in here, click that like button. Helps me a little bit trying to get this video out to new people. I appreciate that. And buckle up, man, because we're gonna talk about what we decided to do today. Continuing the streak, running it up, building the bankroll, destroying the books, destroying the casinos, destroying the bookies, and really flipping the script, right? Turning it upside down on the controllers and turning the sheep into sharks, turning the sheep into sharps with a PS. And that's been my overall goal from the beginning. So just congratulations on another day of accomplishing that goal. Today was very gratifying for myself, my community, everybody. As a unit, as one, I can very comfortably say that we definitely did some damage today, and we'll talk about it. For those of you that aren't familiar, this is actually my platform right here called Flipping the Script Sports. I find it very symbolic that when I first started this platform, I decided to name it Flipping the Script Sports, subconsciously, not really realizing. Of course, I had a theme, which is what led me to name it that. But definitely, as the time passed, as the weeks and months and years went on, it just rang that much true. How much of a fortune teller and how into the future, I really was with this name, because it's become 100% accurate, and I wouldn't have thought of naming it anything else. So Flipping the Script Sports, this is my platform right here. If you're not already familiar, the link is in the description of every one of my videos. You could just click the description tab or the show more tab on all my videos. It'll bring a drag down screen, and you can get on over there, right? Salute to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. Click that like button. But yeah, man, today was amazing. Today was incredible. National Fixed League week five, absolute perfection, dominating. Just tried to decide to take it to the books today, very comfortably. Let's get into what we decide to do, right? So, but again, I always wanted to lead with my platform, my congratulations, and my positivity, and then we'll get into what we decided to do, which was destroy the fucking books, right? Salute. We going to Jupiter, you already know. Chris Sosa in the building. Big ups, my brother. So yeah, let's talk about it. I'll bring it up right now for you guys. Congratulations, to the Los Angeles Chargers, and everybody who decided to tell me, follow me, and confidently support the game that we were all over today, which was the Los Angeles Chargers to defeat the Cleveland Browns on the road as a road favorite, right? Coming into this game, the Los Angeles Chargers were a -1.5 point favorite. So they actually covered the spread as well. And money line, which is what the play was, the Los Angeles Chargers money line, they were around a -120, -125 money line favorite. So just, a little bit of above even money, a little bit of a tax and a vig on top of that. But again, well within our range of attacking. We absolutely love this game, and it was a nail biter all the way down to the end. But it was so beneficial and lucrative for us in so many, in multiple different aspects. Now again, it was a great line for us, a -120, right? So as far as ROI, we were in the driver's seat and we were very comfortable with our feet on the ground. on with that price, right? Now, taking the decode into consideration that was put out well in advance prior to the game starting, that should have raised your level of confidence and comfortability in this specific game focused around that riddle, right? So we'll get into the riddle, we'll get into the decode. I'll summarize it out of respect to the to my community and my members and the people that actually pay for the content, right? But yeah, man, today was incredible. So let's get into it. I'm going to summarize it around one number, which makes it easier for people to understand that come across this work for the first time. So one of the numbers that we were talking about, one of them was the number 32, right? It was the 32 that was on the board, which is what we loved, right? So Los Angeles Chargers today with a win became 3-2 on the season. That's a number that we definitely wanted to see for multiple reasons. But that's the number that we focused on, one of the numbers, right? But one that was right there on the surface was obviously the Cleveland Browns becoming 1-2 at home. Now, why we like to see that was a bunch of different reasons, but let me show you guys right now using Gematria why this was so obvious, right? So the Browns became 1-2 at home on the season. I'll bring up the Gematria calculator so you guys can follow me. It's always good when you have a visual, you know what I'm saying? You can follow me step by step, right? So boom. The Browns became 1-2 on the season, playing against the Los Angeles Chargers. And as you can see, Los Angeles equaling 37 and the purest cipher, this dark blue cipher, purest cipher. Los Angeles equals 37, as well as the Browns equaling 37 in single reduction. So they share that number of 37, and we constantly speak about numbers and their relationships to each other, 37 being the 12th prime number. So that's what we wanted to see. And then even taking a step ahead, the Cleveland Browns next face the Patriots, right? So it made perfect sense for them to be 1-2 at home, going into the game at home against the Patriots when Patriots equals that same number of 37. So not only do we have the game today, both the opponent and the home team share that number of 37, but the actual home team that's playing another home game next week is playing another 37 team. Now, this is what we wanted to see and what we loved about the Cleveland Browns becoming 1-2 at home. That was right there. We wanted to see that, and that was good also. But the number that we really focused on was the number 32. And I'll show you guys exactly how prevalent that number was because it actually played out in the game. And whenever we highlight a number before the game starts and it actually plays out and it's, indicative in the score or the determining play for the outcome of the game, it's really important, right? So, as we said, the Chargers became 3-2 on the season, right? Now their next opponent is actually Denver. So they go into that game now 3-2 on the season, like 32. Denver equals 32, as well as Broncos equaling 32. So this lines up 100% perfectly with their next opponent, which is why we wanted to see that number 32. And then to even take it a step further, the deciding play of the game when the Los Angeles Chargers, intercepted the Cleveland Browns quarterback, lucky number 32 picked up the interception in the end zone for the Los Angeles Chargers to seal it up, lock up the win, and make them 3-2 on the season, right? So that's 100% what we wanted to see. Once we saw number 32 pick the game-winning interception off, we felt 100% comfortable in the outcome. It was a little bit tricky at the end, going back and forth, but the game held up, and that's exactly what we wanted to see, right? So, just to speak about the universal language and energy and how it continues to support us, rock with us, and promote us, I did a little, and I do this for every now and then from time to time. So not only did I put out the pick today 32 minutes after the hour, but well before game time, this live stream I actually started 32 minutes after the hour, just to keep that universal energy continuing to go, continuing to support us, and just paying homage back to that lucky number 32, right? So yeah, man, it was pretty ironic the way in which everything happened, but the 32 was what we loved and wanted to see. And I want to keep it to one or two numbers, but But the 32 was important, and the number 16 was also very, very much important too. And 32 and 16 have a connection as well, because obviously 16 is a divisor of the number 32. And in today's decode, we definitely outlined why that number 62. I'm sorry, 16 was so important, right? So, but I do want to talk about the game flow of this game, which was the most lucrative aspect of it. So I speak constantly, and I've been speaking about it, and really, really focused on the last probably 18 to 20 months on how these live in-game underdogs have been so outrageously beneficial for us, right? Now, because of the way the game flowed, Cleveland Browns took a 14-0 lead in the beginning of this game in the first quarter. And you had about a 5 to 10 minute window, maybe even a little bit longer than that. So I'll say 5 to 15-minute window for you to jump on the Los Angeles Chargers to come back and win the game as a live underdog at almost 5-1. 5x ROI, live in-game underdog, for people to jump on board the Los Angeles Chargers to come back and defeat the Cleveland Browns, which is 100% what we felt comfortable with, confident with, and we wanted to see. And that's exactly what they did. You had a window to jump on it. All my sharks, my veterans, the people that have been here for a very, very long time, they were able to take multiple tickets out on this game, and destroy the bookie, destroy the casino, and multiple different cases. So salute to you guys on taking care of freaking business, and not only getting a great pregame price of 1.2 to 1, which is almost even money, but taking it a step further and bringing us almost 5x, in some cases a little bit over 5x return on an in-game live underdog, showing your confidence not only in myself, the work I put out, and the work I put in. So yeah, man, this live underdog situations that have been presenting themselves to us, I continue to remind people to aggressively but responsibly attack this, depending on the individual meter that you have within yourself to gauge the level of confidence that you have in any specific riddle, right? Not all riddles are created equal, and that's really another thing to understand too, but we could talk about that another time. But yeah, this game was incredible for multiple different reasons. It happened the exact way we wanted it to, and we couldn't have scripted it any better, like they said at the end of the game. Not only did we get a great game winner, but we also caught the live in-game plus ROI situation, which just put the cherry on the top. The last day of the week, the last day before you settle up, and it was just amazing and unbelievable on so many different levels. So congratulations. And we're also in the last 6 plays, 6-0 in our last 6 plays, and which is amazing. Definitely taking care of business when it comes to the NFL. And as well as we had an additional pick today of the New England Patriots to defeat the Detroit Lions. So just to bring this up and show you guys, why we like this game. This one was a little bit more expensive. The New England Patriots were minus 165 money line favorites. But I felt that very, very odd for 2 reasons. For one reason, obviously both of these teams on paper, the average person, both of these teams are not good, right? But the thing that stuck out most to me about this specific game was the New England Patriots were starting a quarterback who was making their first NFL start. And they were a minus 165 money line home favorite. And I highlighted that and pointed that out, adamantly to my community. When is the last time you've seen an NFL rookie making their first start? Now, not an NFL rookie that was a high draft pick or that was a recent top 10, top 20 pick, but a person who was making their first NFL start, playing against a seasoned quarterback in Jared Goff, being a minus 165 favorite. I explained to people how very telling that specific line was. And, as you can see, they took care of business. And this game had everything to do with football. Obviously, if you guys follow me, you guys know how important the number 29 is to football. And just to show another pattern, right? Just use to Gematria to show you how important the language is, this hidden knowledge of, numbers, letters, and words. But the number 29, let me show it to you guys too. I'll summarize it. Let me get the calculator back up. But as you guys saw, New England defeated their opponent 29-0. I'll bring up the Gematria calculator again, right? So boom. Football has that connection of 29 in the purest cipher as well as in single reduction. Obviously, the NFL is the National Football League, right? 29 purest cipher, which is the strongest cipher. Today is actually 10/9, October 9th, like the number 109, which is the 29th prime number. And not only that, so from the start of the NFL season, which was September 8th, to the start of week 5, which was October 6th, it was actually a span of 29 days. So 29 all over the place today, and it absolutely rang true. Once again, a number that we pointed out in connection to this game, New England Patriots defeating and destroying the Detroit Lions 29-0, shutting them out completely. The game was forever in control of the New England Patriots. And, once again, they took care of business. So depending on which way you decide to attack it, obviously, whenever I give out my picks, they're always 100% straight plays, right? Individual straight plays. I say 95% of my recommendations are straight bets. But if you took it like that, you went 2-0 on the day. If you parlayed them, you probably brought a return of anywhere of 4 to 6x on your money, depending on the prices you receive with the bet house that you use or the app, as well as being able to bring in a live underdog of the Los Angeles Chargers to come back and win the game of over 5x. So if you really played it strategically today should have been a day that you had the opportunity to bring home almost 12 to 13x your money on multiple different betting tickets, right? So that's an insane return, right? That's like getting in on Bitcoin, getting out on Bitcoin on less than on a 3-hour time span. Being able to 12 to 13x your money is very, very lucrative. And it's not something that's being done all across the board, right? There's not a lot of handicappers out there that are bringing you guys 12 to 13x returns in less than 3 hours. So should definitely be appreciated, should definitely be highlighted. You guys should definitely be appreciative of the work that I put in. It's very, very difficult to make it look as easy as we do. You got a lot of frauds out there and posers who pretend to be really, really destroying these different leagues. But it's actually very, very the percentage of people that are profitable is small enough, but the percentage of people that are doing what we're doing and actually dominating these different leagues very, very consistently, as well as never attacking a game with a huge money line favorite, that's something that drops us into to the smallest percentiles. And I've never really, really come across a person, who has the strategies that we put in place, and gets those type of returns. To shout out to the OG, to the Godfather of the game in the building, Zachary himself. Boom, Gematria is killing week 5. Keep it up, Victor. Salute, salute, salute. I'm aware Zach, brought home a big underdog today with the New York Giants, so shout out to him. That was a great, great pick for his community. So again, there's people out here that are doing very, very incredible work, mind-boggling work, things that's looking sound unbelievable. But just be very, very cautious of what you tend to believe, right? You want to see receipts, and this gentleman right here has been providing receipts for years upon years. So shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you stopping by, showing us love. D-Land in the building, one of the vets out here. Salute to you, D. D-Land. Mr. Beast is in the building as well. Appreciate you for stopping by. Salute, salute, salute. Our body Q for the juice. Good shit again, Vic. Salute. You already know. Yeah, man. So it was really, really a great day all across the board, right? We showed a lot of reservation, just attacking 2 games, right? And that's what we preach. That's what we've been preaching since we started in this business, in this game. Has always been really, really to isolate, one play. We've seen other people apply that strategy to their techniques, which is cool because it just further supports what we've always known to be true from the beginning, which is what we do works. You know, it's just proven time in and time out, daily, every single day, how consistent gematria is when it's applied correctly, right? There are other disciplines you need to pair up with gematria to be able to take super advantage of, you know, these different sports leagues, right? It's not as easy as just putting things in a calculator. You know, you do have to have a brain. You do have to be able to, you know, have some critical thinking, apply other things as well. Um, but yeah, man, Gematria continues to provide for myself, my community, continues to reign supreme and continue to be the greatest cheat code ever created when it comes to sports handicapping and showing people how professional sports are scripted across the board, right? The NFL is not immune to this rule. Neither is the MLB, neither is the NBA, the NHL, UFC. It does not matter. Gematria is the universal cheat code whenever it comes to sports handicapping. And I'm just glad that I've been able to show people going on now 3 years, a huge sample size, huge sample size. It's not something that's been going on for about a month or, you know, a couple of weeks, whatever. We have a huge sample size of consistently killing all these different sports leagues, right? The results are here. The feedback from the community is always provided in the community section, all over my social networks. The people know what's going on. And if you have any doubts, just read the chat, you know, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get back to enjoying the rest of my day, counting my money, you know, filling up that bank account, and we could kick our feet up for the rest of the day and enjoy ourselves while other people are stressing, watching these other games. We over here in the winner's circle once again, and I say that very, very humbly, and always with pride and positivity. So on that note, I'm gonna get up out of here. Salute to everybody in the chat. Thank you for stopping by. We got Shot Divine in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Peace to everybody. I'll see you guys next time. And as we love to see on this channel, Gematria at its finest. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Killing the game and taking names, man. The NFL, National Fixed League. You gotta love it, man. On that note, we're gonna get out of here. Take care of yourselves. My name is Mr. Futures, aka Victor. And I'm broadcasting from overseas. But I'll soon be in a neighborhood near you, man. Take care. Salute.